Jay Lomer, you're the number one gifter, by the way.
Hello.
Thank you so much. Hi.
Hi. So
So
my
what
mom
can you
just
relate
passed.
to?
So
Okay.
all of it. My mom just
Oh,
passed in March and she had cancer that was missed, and it was lung cancer that metastasized and went to her brain and throughout her body. And my dad had to make the decision to withhold and stop treatment because the cancer was too far progressed and he really struggled. And her name was Shirley Jodine, so SJ, and her
okay.
maiden name was Jamnick. And we called her Ma, MA.
Ah,
So,
okay.
so she was called Ma, and my daughter Ashley is the A name who is there with her who passed away. And my daughter has a foundation that we do in her honor. And for the children, we just gifted 300 to 400 gift baskets to Children's Hospital. And we received a letter yesterday from Children's Hospital thanking us for the donation.
So she's
And
saying the children.
yes, the Children's Hospital. We gave the 300 to 400, and she was always a big supporter. My daughter helped with the homeless since she was 5 and won different awards and things for her work with the homeless in her community service and empowering youth. And she passed when she was 14. But the L name, her father's name is L, like AL, but it's pronounced L. And my daughter's best friends who are still here are Lauren and Kelsey. So
Ah,
they're
the
the
L and the
L.
K name. Ah,
And her other best friend's name is Lexi George. Her last name's George.
George. I was getting all that.
Yeah.
That's so who is this? Your daughter or your
This is
mother?
my mom and my daughter are there together. My daughter passed in
Yes.
October and my mom passed in March. And September, my daughter, my mom, and myself, our birthdays are all within 1 week of each other in September. And the
Okay.
reason that September is important is I'm having an angel statue that's my daughter's height, that's 5'1", carved out of granite and placed in a cemetery. And at the angel's feet, they're making the angel look like my daughter, and then at the angel's feet is my mother holding my niece, who's her other granddaughter, and then my father and another grandchild will be on it. So this was all 100% my
Well,
mom.
your daughter and your mom are trying to say, I love you. We're okay.
Today is International Bereaved Mother's Day. So I've been struggling because it's my first Mother's Day without my daughter. And it's my
Oh,
first without my mom. So
they're with you, Zara.
I told my daughter to give me a sign and let me know.
Well,
And
I don't think you can get much bigger sign than what we just got tonight.
and the foundation that I do in her honor, we did 600 gift bags to the homeless on Christmas. And we just did the 304 East 300 to 400 to Children's Hospital. And we also did domestic violence shelters. And I told her that I hope that I'm continuing her legacy and making her proud. And the AN or the EN name is a girl named Ananya at her school who just went to a teacher and is starting a club in my daughter's honor where the kids at the high school are going to carry on her works of community service and that in her legacy, in her honor, and they just got approved to do that. So that's the other thing with the children.
Oh my goodness. Well, she can see what everybody's doing in her memory.
And
And I
that my
get,
profile picture is her, so you can see her.
I'm sorry I didn't hear that. I'm sorry, Zara.
Oh, sorry, my profile picture is Ashley,
Oh,
so
she's
that's actually
beautiful.
her.
She's beautiful.
And all our birthdays, my birthday is September 16th, my mom's is September 20th, and Ashley's is September 23rd.
Yes,
And
she
I'm
said
having and I'm having them interred in September and the statue revealed in September for their birthdays.
they're going to be there. They'll
So
be
this
there.
is all 100% them. And my dad is still struggling with making the decision to put her into hospice and withdraw the radiation and chemotherapy.
No, she said he did the right thing.
So I think that's the decision why it's so important because they were married 55 years and
Wow.
he really struggles every day with it.
Yeah,
So
no, these souls are sending a lot of love, and they were trying to get as much information as they could to get. And I think God bless Exo Melanie, because her family, I believe, was also helping your mother
right.
and your daughter come through. And souls do that because they're very highly evolved. These souls, they'll help each other to get messages. And if Melanie's family knew that you needed this message today, they will all join together to help you get it.
And there's even more. My uncle's name is Pete, my dad's brother, and then his other brother is Don. His wife Kay, which was the Ka. She
And
just
Pete,
passed
I
away.
said Pete, yeah.
Right, she just passed away about 2 weeks ago from lung cancer as well.
Oh my goodness.
So
So know
so
that
she's
they're
there
all up
too.
there together. They probably
And
greeted
then
them coming through the pearly gates, as they say.
And then
So,
the piggy thing is two things. My other niece Abby would always carry around these sticky piggies that you could stretch. And then
ah,
also my dad's friend who's a farmer gave Ashley, my daughter who's there, a pig at his farm. So we actually have a pig at his farm.
oh my God, because she kept saying pig, piggy, pig. And I'm going, Peggy? What are you trying to say? Piggy, Peggy?
I'm like, how
Okay,
are we going to take care of a 500-pound pig? And he's like, well, we'll keep it at the farm. It's just their pig, and I won't ever get rid of it.
no.
So
Okay, so that's how strong your mother and your daughter are to get you a message so that you will not be sad on Mother's Day. They can see everything you're doing. They want to thank everybody for doing everything in their memory. They are with you 110% sorrow. What's the necklace? Why is your daughter, what are they saying, a necklace?
there's several things. So the necklace, my husband for my anniversary bought me. I don't know if you know the Fabergé name, where they make the
Yep,
eggs.
yep.
He bought me a Fabergé egg, and it's a bunny because my daughter loved bunnies, and it's from Fabergé from Russia, and it's 127 years old, and he bought it, and I wear it. But I also, on that same necklace, is I wear a heart that opens with my daughter's picture in it,
Okay. She
and
says it's me. So when they say it's me, that can be ashes or a locket with a face in it.
it's got
It
her
also
face in it.
can be, it can also symbolize hair. So anything that was
Okay,
belonged to them or was them.
the hair, my mother had hair down to her bottom, and she had it her whole life that way. And in the hospital, we didn't know at first she wasn't going to have a funeral, so my sister cut her hair, and my mother
Oh.
would have been furious because my dad decided to have a funeral then. So they did cut her hair and give a lock of hair to every grandchild. And
Oh,
then
okay.
the rings, my mom was a jeweler, so my mom made jewelry. And I have a
Oh,
friend who's a medium, and she told my dad that my rings and my jewelry, you can get rid of everything of mine, but don't get rid of my jewelry. And her rings were
wow.
always so important. So my dad has the rings that he's dividing between my sisters and I. And the other K name is my sister's name is Christina, and my other sister, who was her husband's name is Jack, and he
Oh,
stayed
they
at the
had
hospital with my
Jack.
mom too.
Yeah,
You did,
they
you
yelled
did.
it out. They yelled
Yep,
that out.
yep,
So
he did.
and
He stayed at the hospital too.
so
And then
what they do.
the person with the health issue, my daughter, through my friends who are mediums, have to keep saying that she's worried about her dad, about my
Yes,
husband,
remember
that
I was
she's
saying somebody kept
collapsing.
saying somebody's worried about somebody.
She's worse. She's put this message through. I have probably three or four friends who are mediums. And my daughter's so strongly saying this that I was in California a couple weeks ago, and I was walking on the pier, and a
Mhm.
lady approached me who happened to be a medium who doesn't do readings anymore to give me these same messages from my daughter. And she said, this is going to sound really weird, but your daughter really wants you to know this stuff. She said, I don't do this anymore. I've stopped for years, but I have to tell you because she wants you to know so much.
Wow.
So, but it's
Well,
my
she's
husband.
still.
We're trying to get him to go to the doctor and trying to
Well, tell
convince
him to
him.
get there. Get it because your daughter's trying to say that she's worried about somebody in the living. And if
Yes,
all these things are so, it sounds like this is definitely for you. And he's got to go. He's got to go get this because he's still got things to do down here.
yes. And so, I mean, everything, it was 100%. I'm just like, everything. And it just kept building and building to more and more. And Ashley in life was just fierce. I mean, she was a force of nature. At 5 years old,
Hmm.
she started her own, project that turned into a nonprofit and now turned into a foundation. She's been recognized
Wow.
by the governor and senators, and she got the first hero award. And I mean, just a force of nature. And so, she would come through that way, and my mom too. So,
Wow. Well, that's their way of, that's the love that they're trying to show you. And they've used Melanie's family, they've used me to get that message to you. So please know that all the things that you're doing in your daughter's memory and your mom, they're going to be at all these events. They know what you're doing and they're trying, that's why they're trying to use me as a voice to get you that message or that lady on the pier. They're trying to do that to show you that We're not gone, Mom.
And
We're not
we're
gone.
her foundation also does. We pay for mental health for kids. We pay for sports. We also have a scholarship in my daughter's name, and now a scholarship in my mother's name, and then a scholarship in
Wow.
my father-in-law's name. So we do a
That's
lot,
amazing. That is so amazing.
all of them. So
I'm being told that people are praying for you. And
thank you.
what is this? You got gifted, by the way, too. They're
Oh.
gifting you. So if you've got some sort of foundation going on there, um, they might be gifting you for that.
Well,
So
the praying thing is at my daughter. We did a celebration of life for her, and we ordered a book called Jesus Always, which is a devotional, and we ordered 111 copies, and
I
we
was just going
gave
to
them.
say a book. What is this book?
And Ashley also wants me to write a book and tell her story. Ashley was
Please
a
write the
cheerleader.
book because she just said book.
She
And I said,
wants
oh,
me
I
to.
can't say it now because you just said it. Please write the book.
She was bullied, but she also reported drug dealing in her school and then died shortly after. So we still don't know. It's still a police investigation. So, but she doesn't want to come from vintage. She wants awareness. She wants a platform about bullying and children and these children to get help. And so
Okay.
that's my daughter's heart. Even on the other side, she cares about all these children who are, being bullied in school, and she wants the change for them. So she's just she was an angel here and she's an angel there.
Yes, most definitely.
So I will write the
Wow.
book. I'm actually, and
Yes.
the other thing about the book is I'm going on Wednesday to Playa del Carmen to look at a beach house that I
Okay.
can either buy or rent to write the book, to stay and write.
Wow.
Does Ashley love that area of Mexico?
Well, know their souls are going to be with you when you write it, and when you're in that beach house, or if you're at this place, they want you to write the book. Okay.
And
Thank you
if you
so
ever
much,
want,
Sarah. I'm so glad we brought you on so that we could hear this. I wish you all the best and know that your daughter's wishing you a happy Mother's Day.
and if you ever want to check on Ashley, her website's just doitforashley.com.
Okay, everybody heard that? Just do it for
No,
Ashley.
it's www.doitforashley, just
Do
ASHLEY
it
dot com.
for Ashley. Okay,
And so
everybody heard that?
we'll start posting all the things that we're doing in the community and all this. And if anybody has kids that need help, reach out to us because that's what her foundation is there for. It's to help other children and empower
Wow.
youth. And we actually, it's already spread to Alabama, and now we're helping children in China as well, who are being.
Wow.
There's a school for kids who are from Tibet that are in China that are ostracized, and we are actually having kids make items like pins and things and sending them to China for these children.
Wow.
We're even doing international. Anywhere there's a child who needs help, her foundation is going to try and help.
That's amazing. Wow. Well,
Yeah.
thank you so much for
Thank you.
sharing that with us.
Thank you for this too. I really
Uh,
needed to hear from her today. So thank you so much. I feel so
You're
blessed.
welcome. Oh, thank you. Thanks so
Thank you.
much. Okay,
Yes.
dear. Bye-bye. Wow, that's amazing. So everybody go to that website, Do It for Ashley, www, and to help everybody else, because what you do also helps everybody else. So thank you so much. I'm sending you so much love. Thank you. Uh, okay, well, Jamie, how you doing? Hello, Jamie.
Okay, how are you?
I'm good, thank you. Thank you so much for all your
Hello?
support tonight. Hi, can you hear me? Jamie, can you
Yeah, I
hear
can hear
me?
you.
You can hear me. Okay. So when I started getting asking your guides and teachers to send somebody forward, they actually sent a male stepping forward. Do you understand that? Yes or no?
Yes,
Okay. And also too, the male that's stepping forward, is there anything to do with a C or a K name?
my sister's Kathy.
Okay. And so is this your father?
No,
Okay. So do you know why this soul would be talking about you? Because your name's at the top of the page, and Kathy. So
my
is this a
sister.
family? Is this a family member that's trying to come through, or is your sister crossed over?
I have
Remember,
one sister that's crossed over.
okay, but not Kathy.
No,
Okay, so Kathy's alive. Okay, so whoever this is saying that they're connected to you through the father figure. Yes, Jamie?
I can't think of a K name other than
Okay,
my
so
sister
your
that's
your
alive.
sister's name is Kathy and your dad is gone. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, and you also have a sister that's crossed over.
Yes.
Okay, so your sister and your father are together, and those two souls, because this girl says that she's connected to you through the father figure, and that her sister's name would be Kathy. Your name is Jamie. Now, did you have a sister who
Yes.
died tragically? So that did they
We're not
was there
sure what happened to
medication?
her.
Was there medication
We think
involved?
yes, we think there was medication involved.
Okay. Okay. And other than your name, is there another J name?
That's past.
It doesn't have to be. It can be a living because it sounds like they're talking about people that are in the living.
I have two sons that are both J.
Okay, hold on. But they're not JA, are they? See, I have three sons, so I think of them all like right away. They're all J names. So is there a
No,
JA? Because I have a Jeffrey, a Justin, and a Jacob. J, So
I
is he a
have
J a
there.
JO? J-
I have a John.
Okay, so John. And these are your sons. So this would be your father's grandkids.
Yes.
Okay. So he could be trying to say the J names, those are my grandkids. Now, your sister, don't know why she won't tell me her name yet, but if she passed away with questions around her passing, and there was something to do with medication,
Yes.
so she's trying to tell you that she's okay. You would know her because she also has a sister named Kathy. She's with dad.
Yeah.
It's just that I can't hear their names. It could be because I find around 10:30 going on 11 I start getting tired. So there could be something to do with your sister saying, "Don't worry about me. I'm with dad." Now, what is
I
December?
just want to make sure my dad's okay.
Oh, no, he's definitely okay. It
Um,
could be the sister trying to tell you that too. So did somebody die suddenly?
I have a stepfather that passed away, and his name was a J too,
Oh,
and
okay.
his birthday was in December.
Okay, so he could also be saying hello to you. So there could be two father figures that are coming in. So why they tell me these things is so that you can put all the dots together. I'm only going to get about 5 or 10 minutes with you. So your dad, your sister that passed away from some kind of medication, that there was questions around her passing. She wants to let you know that she's not only with dad, she's with the Jay stepdad that was born in December. There seems to be something to do with a June or July. So I don't know what that is. Why would they be saying June or July? Is that a birthday, anniversary, a passing?
Mm, not that I can think of.
Well, I can hear it. So June is the 6th month, July is the 7th month. So why are they saying 6 and 7? 6 and 7.
Mm,
Six, that's 13. So anything land on the 13th?
no, but my daughter's birthday is the 6th, and mine's the 7th.
Okay. I just don't have the right months. But nothing to do with this December because that's your stepdad, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, nothing to do with October, is there?
My
10?
dad's birthday's on October. My kids are in October.
Okay, so there's somebody on the other side that loves birthdays.
That was my dad.
Yeah, he loves birthdays. He says, I'm not going to miss a birthday.
My dad always called
Yeah.
every year on my birthday, my kids' birthday,
So were you
everybody's.
looking at birthday cards or something? Like, old birthday cards?
I was going through some cards that it was just all kinds of different cards
Okay, so are these
that my dad had
letters?
sent.
Okay, because he's saying I was sitting with you when you were going through. It looks like writing. So I'm going to say that because he was talking about loving birthdays. That's why he's trying to give me all these months. And I tell him, you can only give me maybe 3 months. I'm not going to say more than 3 months. So make sure the month that you give me is important. Because I could say every month in the calendar and hit something. So if he's saying 6 and 7, and those are birth dates, and then he says October's important, and he's talking about birthdays and he loves birthdays, and if you were sitting looking at writing or cards or letters or whatever this is, he's trying to tell you he was sitting right beside you. He's also trying to tell you that he's with the sister that passed away. I'm going to say it was a little bit tragic because there seems to be questions around her passing, and there could be something to do with medication or the D word. I'm not allowed to say that on TikTok. So there could be questions around her passing, but they don't want you to think that she's not at peace. She is safe and she's with your dad. And she's also said, I've also met the stepdad. And there seems to be
Oh
a
my goodness.
John or a J-O name. There could be even a J-A or something like that. James, I don't
My
know if there's a
stepdad was Jeff,
Jeb.
and my son Jeff.
Oh, that's my son's name. Remember I told you I got three sons, Jeffrey, Justin, and Jacob? Okay, so one of them must have
My
been,
oldest son is named after my stepdad Jeff that died.
okay, so that's why the stepdad's coming in. So if he has a namesake and that's John and Jeff, and you've got sons at JJ, like I don't know why I had to pick all three with J's in it. Try to call one of them. You got to go through them all before you get to the one you're actually calling. Okay, so Jeff, that was born in December, is also saying hello to you, also watching over his namesake. And of course, he probably loves all the grandchildren. But your father is also. Now, who was the drinker?
It might have been. It was. I
I'm
guess
sorry?
maybe my stepdad.
Oh,
My
okay.
stepdad.
And did that kind of affect how he passed away? Is this like kidneys or liver or
Yes.
something? Okay, yeah, because giving me a kind of discomfort in my stomach area. So that usually just, and when he says drinking, that means it could have something could have broke down or something, kidneys or liver might have been affected. And somebody's also talking about sepsis. Do you understand that? So did he go septic or something?
Uh, he no. He's well. I don't. He stabbed himself when he was drinking.
Oh, good Lord. Okay. Yeah, because he said I was drinking and then something happened and I didn't know so he stabbed himself. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Yes.
I didn't know what that was because I could see something like sepsis is like a spreading of something. So did he puncture something?
No. They got the trach
Just
in wrong, and
I'm,
he
I'm s-
aspirated. I guess.
oh, oh, okay. Okay. So again, when I see things, it's interpretation. I have to interpret it. So okay. Because he's saying whatever he did, it was because of the drinking. That's why I
Yeah,
asked
he
you who was
had
the
been
drinker.
drinking.
Yeah. Okay. So, all these, and you were saying you want to know if your dad is okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely okay. And it could be Jeff. Who's the D name? Done. Because December was important. Why are they saying that again? Is there a Diane? Done.
That is my sister that passed. Her mother.
Oh, so is Diane still alive?
Yes.
Okay, so your sister is trying to get a message to her mother. If she keeps saying the name, I can hear Ann or a D, so it's got to have something with D and Ann in it. And then when at the very beginning, I think I asked you who the C. Did I ask you who the C or the K name was?
Yeah, that's my sister that's living.
Oh,
Her name
okay.
is
And then
Kathy, but it starts with a C.
okay. And then what I did was when I first came on and I was trying to connect, there was seems to be something to do with an A name. Do you know who that is?
Mm.
And an S. So now they're really starting to say a whole bunch of names. So is there anything to do with adoption?
Mm.
Because obviously
We
Jeff.
have a brother. My my father's had a son older than us, and they think he was adopted, and we can't find him.
Oh, okay. So
I've
your
tried for
dad.
a long time, tried to find him, and I can't find him.
Okay, so your dad could be acknowledging the son that he had that was put up for adoption.
Most
Is that
likely,
right? Oh, okay. So he again. See, when souls come in, they try to tell me things there's no way I could know.
he has
So
always wanted to find his son.
yes, and so he knows about the son. He is acknowledging that that is something that was done. So I wonder if who's the P name?
What was it?
P? It sounds like P or B.
Mm, I have a cousin that's named
No,
P.
let's not do cousins. I'll be here all night doing cousins. It's got to be something to do with a P or a B. So does somebody have like a short form name? So like Robert to Bob, William to Bill, that kind of thing.
Mm.
Okay, Jessica can take D name, sepsis, and P. Okay, Jessica, those are postcards. Those are postcards, hun. Because sometimes souls will jump in when I'm actually reading Jamie. So because it's like open forum, it's almost like a room, and all the souls are in the room. So they'll go, "Oh, she's not talking to that one anymore. I'll say something." So that's kind of like what it is. So okay, so what are we doing now? Lost all train of thought. Okay, what was the last thing I said? Sorry, Jamie.
You said a P name, and
Well, I can hear that though. P. What's April?
my grandmother's birthday or the month my father passed.
There, I'm gonna say because I'm gonna talk. I'm talking to your dad, and I'm trying to get him to tell me things about him. So April is when he passed, and
Yes.
who's the F name or PH?
Mm.
Sounds like fa. So it's got to be like an F or a V. April, February. So this man loves birthdays and passings. Did he have like a book of everybody's birthday in it or something?
He was top. My sister that passed,
Yeah.
her birthday was in February.
Oh, okay. All right. Because I'm telling him you can't give me any more dates, and he goes, "But I got them all written down. Like I got them all here."
He knew everybody's birthday.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
never
He
forgot.
No, he didn't. He says, I gotta say April because I missed a birthday or a passing. He's got everything. Did he read the obituaries or something?
Oh yeah.
Like he's on top of everything, like the births, the birthdays, the passings. This man's not gonna miss a trick. And he
No.
says he's coming, yeah, and he's coming in with somebody named Jeff who passed away in December. He's talking about John and Jeff. They're talking about Kathy. There's a daughter on the other side. So your sister is so the gentleman that I'm talking to that says he's your dad. That's also Kathy and the sister that crossed over that with the medication. That's her dad, their dad as well.
Yes.
Yeah. And who's the H name?
That would be my grandpa. His name was Herschel.
Herschel. Oh, okay. I didn't hear it. I could only hear the I was gonna say Harry. So Herschel. So Who's Herschel connected to? Your dad?
My dad's dad.
Yeah. So tell my daughter I'm with Herschel. I thought they said
That's my
her.
pappy.
Yeah. So this is their way, Jamie, of telling you we're not gone. This is gone. That's all. Just the carrying case for the soul. The soul gets to go home, and they're watching over you, and they're sending you a lot of love. And know that your sister is safe with your dad and your stepdad. And this sister is saying, say hi to Diane for me. Tell Diane I'm okay.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. So know that these souls love you and they're watching over you. And why did they just say to take care of yourself?
Because I take care of everybody else but myself.
Yeah. My dad used to say charity starts at home. So they're wanting you to take care of yourself. And who smokes?
Me.
Ooh, maybe that's what they're trying to tell you. You might want to cut down a little bit.
Might be.
Yeah. But they're saying that they love you, they're watching over you. They're also putting angel wings around you. So I don't know if you associate with birds or angel wings, but they're talking about putting angel wings around you. So that tells me that they're watching over you, they're keeping you safe, and they're trying to say hello. They could be trying, I don't do birds as a rule, but do you think that there's loved ones that are birds? Like blue
I
jays,
see quite a
cardinals?
few.
Okay, so if you see a bird and you think of one of these loved ones, that's their way of sending you a message. Okay?
Nice. Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you
Jamie.
very
Thank you
much.
so much for all your support. I really
Thank you very
appreciate it.
much.
Thank you, hun. Have a good night. Okay, take care.
You too.
I'm sorry, what did you say?